everyone on YouTube. Today I'm just gonna show you an updated version of my iPad with some classic arcades and an interesting bonus. So, anyways, as you already recall, I did a couple of YouTube videos for my pinball machines for the pinballs around here. So I found an app that has like pinball arcades. It's something of a pinball museum right here. This app. So let me just show it to you. It's called Pinball Arcade, and it's mostly a arcade for the pinball generation. Oh, sorry. Let me just turn down the volume here. We go to continue. Now, I usually play as guests because it would take a long time to create new accounts, and I have no idea remembering most of the stuff. So yeah, so as you can see, it's a main option menu right here, and when you go to my tables, which I have currently bought most of this stuff, it shows all of the arcades from the old school to new. Well, mostly old school, but whatever. As you can see, there's a wide variety: Mars Attacks, Whitewater, Whirlwind, Victory, Twilight Zone, Theater of Magic, Terminator 2, Deed, Arabian Nights. This one here is Taxi. Pretty much really good classics from here on out. Space Shuttle, and there's a Star Trek Next Generation, Scared Straight, Ripley's, Pinbot, Gophers, Medieval Madness, Haunted House. A lot of great arcades. Let me just play one of them and then show you what it's like. This is going to take a while to load though, so it might be a bit much. But let me give you interesting hints about this app. See, the app itself is updated, I think it's either monthly or 2 months or so, and they always come up with new pinball tables to add. Most of the pinball machines that come with 2 seasons, like first season pinball machines, second season pinball machines. So if you're want to buy all of them, it might cost you. I do believe the selling price. I do believe the selling price in the iPad is like $32 or so. Yeah, really that expensive. You could buy like single pinball machines, like your favorite pinball machines, but as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty much the same old, no matter how you put it. Whatever. I just decided to get all the collections so I can play all the pinball machines. It's almost finished loading. But if you want to get a hold of the app, just go to your app store, search for pinball machines, and then you see the Pinball Arcade, like one of the most popular choices. It's actually free. You have to pay the pinball machines just to play them itself. There are of course free samples, but it's just up to like what, 2,000 points or so. Definitely not my idea for fun, but whatever. At least it's easier to get through with. Now there it is, one of the pinballs. We go to continue. As you can see on the whole front, it's an actual lively pinball machine, and it shows off all the great details in all of its 3D environment, along with a couple of interesting errors. You can see the table. You can see the table front. You can see the backdrop. You can see everything. A classic arcade in a game format. Let me go to start and show you the rest. Now, there are 2 different ways I'm putting it together. The first you have to launch the ball. Sometimes there's a button you can push. And as far as the rest goes, you do the double tap on the both arcades. Gotta admit, it's pretty unique. as you can see, so yeah, this is basically general gameplay right here. Let me just quit this game while I have a chance. So basically, it's everything you see in the whole pinball front. There's like a lot of good collections. You might have to take a look and see for yourself. You might enjoy most of them. Some of them are good instant classics. Some of them are things you have never even heard of before. And there's even a good classic ones like the Central Part from Gottlieb. So yeah, good recommendation whenever if you want to play this game or not. Okay. Okay now. Now I'm going to show you a little something special. I'm pretty sure you all recall the movie Wreck-It Ralph. I've seen the movie. I did a movie review of it. Pretty unique movie. It's on Stars if you want to go ahead and watch it a couple of times if you have files or whatnot. But anyways, moving on. They have an app for Wreck-It Ralph, and it's basically a variety of arcades. Let me just go on here to show it to you. Give it a while to load up. There we go. There. As you can see, there's like a wide variety of good games right here. You see the security inspector. Moving on. Now there's a huge variety of games you can try for yourself. Of course, there's a Fix-It Felix Jr., which is kind of unique. As you can see, I'm number 2 on the regular posting boards. Then there's Sugar Rush Sweet Climbers, which is somewhat like Doodle except with Ralph going up high into the air. Then there's Hero's Duty, which oddly enough is sort of like a quote unquote Smash TV Heroes Total Carnage gameplay, which is kind of unique. And this here's Turbo Time. Moving along, it's basically a racing game, but if you didn't see the whole movie yet, I think you might better start watching to understand what Turbo Time really is. Basically, it's just a racing game, which is a little complicated on some occasions. Would have just had the iPad tilting just like in the real racing, whatever. And then there's Flight Command, which is kind of a Zaxxon clone, which of course is another cool game. Let me play Fix-It Felix Jr. to give you an idea on how it works. So basically these are just classic arcade games you can play around with. As you can see, you can use these buttons to do some hammering. Kind of easy to beat. There's other games too, but it goes vertical, so it's gonna take me a while to get through with. It might be complicated when I have this stand in the way. So as you can see, unique gameplay, no matter how it looks. So I say another good recommendation if you want to play Wreck-It Ralph arcade games. You might even enjoy it yourself. So yeah, basically that's pretty much it for the whole arcade front. I'm pretty sure I'll add some more games in the arcade games in the near future, like single arcade games and whatnot. So I'll let you know how it is. Other than that, I say that was a pretty good those are two good arcade games for you to play. Hope you enjoyed this walkthrough and stay tuned for more videos from me.